Tom. Thank you for being my friend. I love you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Christy Lee is over there.
That's a delusion.
Hi, everybody.
You'll find her at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk. In the interview loft, comedian DJ Dangler.
I don't love.
That is his real name.
Just a chair.
His brother is indeed named Peter Dangler. Good morning, Peter. Have a good day on the set. Let's see now. She's got a beautiful blue eye. She's Jessica Alsman.
Just one.
Howdy.
Sounds like you just said a beautiful blue eye.
I said beautiful
I heard
blue
plural.
eyes.
I heard the
You
yes.
heard plural?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have two eyes?
Ace is my friend, and he happens to have a pair of brown eyes that, much like mine, are
Slap my hand, black soul man.
assisted with some contemporary science with lenses inside them. And then there's Pat Godwin over there. Thank you. Pat's on his way to Orlando's Porky's Comedy Club. Joining us, I believe, we have the lovely comedian Alli Breen. Hey, Alli.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. That was so nice. Josh just said he loved you. You never hear guys say I love you.
Oh, that's
I
very
do.
sweet.
I love Tom.
Yeah, that was very
handsome man.
sweet.
Very handsome man. Now, Alli,
Kiss
just
ass.
for starters, are you still a single gal on the make in New York City?
Yes, I'm still a single gal. I don't know about on the make.
Okay.
But
Now,
the rest is true.
and you have not gone back to your ex-boyfriend, is that correct?
I have not. I promise.
Okay, good. We're just trying to keep track.
You're picking up a lot of strange D over there in the Five Bergs.
So much.
They're
strange.
boroughs.
Just walk up to
You know-
how are you?
Well,
How
when you're
about
from New York, you say Bergs. It's
How about that D?
Now,
There is a lot of strange D around here. I'll tell you that much.
I will like to introduce at this point DJ Dangler, comedian, is here with us.
Hi, Alli.
Yeah, I know. DJ, how are you?
I'm great.
And that's not a stage name. Again, I have to emphasize.
I know.
that.
Best name in comedy.
That is a great name. It would be a great porn name, though.
100%.
And it was a birthday today of some guy. What's his name?
Dirk Blocker.
Dirk Blocker.
How could Dirk Blocker not be in porn?
How could DJ's parents not name him Dirk?
yeah.
Well, because Dirk was Dan Blocker's son, and he was an actor.
Okay, is he still with
That's-
us? You speak of
I
him
don't
as if he's
think
gone.
so.
Dirk Blocker?
Oh, Dirk's gone too?
Or Dan? Dan's not.
Dan's been long gone.
Dan's long. Yeah, Dirk, I think, is
Dirk Blocker.
one of them on Reno 9.
What about their sister Beta?
Yeah.
Not Brooklyn
Beta
99?
Blocker?
Yeah. Is she still with us?
Dirk Blocker.
Who's Dirk Blocker?
Is this on?
Dirk Blocker, 62 years of age.
go.
He's an actor, yes.
You on Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
He's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
There you go.
Is that one of your favorite shows?
Yes, it is.
Which one
He is the son of Dan
Didn't they have a pet
Blocker.
rooster?
No, no,
Blocker, yeah.
no, they didn't. You can't get there.
Oh, Cock Blocker, yeah.
There's no. Okay, there we go. Let's get to one of our letters, shall we, Alli?
What the hell
Sure.
I got to lose?
Dear Allie, my birthday was last week and my boyfriend got me a Roomba. I'm annoyed he didn't get me something even slightly romantic,
Break up.
but I don't know if I'd sound crazy to get mad about it.
First
Should I
run-
address it or just let it go?
Set the Roomba on his
You
head,
should not
turn
only
it
be-
on, and leave and pack your stuff.
Not only be upset that he got you a practical gift, be upset that it's a Roomba. What has to be the worst appliance. I've never owned one, but
They're terrible.
Do you want mine?
He just
No.
was a robot slave.
yes.
Yeah.
And it takes
Are they
20
bad?
minutes to do a small kitchen.
My favorite people in the world, Marty and Chrissy, they own one in Austin. They swear by the Roomba.
No.
Well,
I-
And you'll hear it running downstairs, and it freaks you
Look,
out.
they're fine people. It's.
Can you have them come over to my house and clean my Roomba? Because it takes longer to get the dog hair out of that thing than it does to clean the house.
Well, time to empty the Roomba.
Jensen
It ran over.
complained about Rosie.
Does it say how long they've been dating?
Her and the
No,
Roomba?
yeah, that's kind of important. You're right.
Yeah,
No, you
it's
can't-
kind of
You
important.
can't get her a gift like that for.
It's interesting that you mentioned Rosie from the Jetsons, DJ, because Josh does an amazing impression of Rosie.
Hey, Mr. J. Did you know Rosie and George actually had an illicit affair?
I
DJ?
assumed so.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's
always
assumed.
talked about
Oh, Mr.
Sam and Diane. I want to know
What
about
happened?
George and that robot.
Well, the new suck rod.
Suck rod!
He gets wanted it.
Oh, the new suck nozzle arrived, Mr. J.
Oh, the new suck nozzle.
I'll go.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
Suck rod, really not a joke.
You stay away from that blender.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, frisbee the Roomba into the street and tell him to get lost.
This is the only time I'm ever going to take the guy's side because a Roomba is kind of expensive.
It is expensive.
And he's
No,
but-
helping you out so you don't have to clean.
Yeah, I
They
think that's what he was
They don't
thinking.
work very well. Number one.
Yeah.
But he doesn't probably know that.
Right.
And he probably was thinking it would help her out, and he was
What do you mean he doesn't know it? Because guys are just stupid.
No, guys
right?
don't. Do you know?
This guy
I
knew
didn't
it.
know Roomba
No.
sucked until
This-
now.
Yeah, I assume every
Believe me,
robot's good at
this
his
guy
job.
knew exactly what he was doing.
I'm a bad
Okay.
gift giver. I got Donnie an air fryer for Christmas, and
That's a
I
great
thought
gift.
he would be pumped, and he was like, cool.
He's like, I like my air grilled.
Yeah,
Not fried.
I blew it.
Wait, but that's not a bad gift. That's an amazing. I thought
That
I
was
like
pretty much-
the air fryer gift.
That was
Yeah.
the big gift, though. It was pretty depressing.
I'm just reading about this guy, Dirk Blocker.
What?
This is amazing. I'm surprised he's not a porn star. This says he was, he's the son of Dan Blocker, and he
Yeah?
says he's hung like a hoss.
Oh my God.
The things you have to know to get that joke.
Yeah.
You have to be aware of so
You
much.
have to
Right.
be on Google as he's speaking.
Yes.
Yeah, I think someone has to
And-
explain.
You got to be
You have to know his
60.
character's name.
Dennis Miller just texted me and said, "What the hell did Tom just say?"
What is he talking about now?
You see,
Someone help me.
Dan
He
Blocker
played- Here
we go.
famously played Hoss Cartwright.
Famously,
Yeah.
Hoss Cartwright. is
Right.
On Bonanza.
Okay, no, this guy.
if you
This
were watching TV highlights last
I agree.
night
I
on
agree. I
CNN.
agree with Josh. Frisbee, that stupid semi-workable.
Roomba
There's
at
a
his
lot going
head.
on there. I think if they've only been dating a few months, if it's been a few years,
No,
it's
no,
okay.
don't get
The
it
guy
wrong.
did not mean to upset you. I think that's
No.
Because he would have got
For
you a
certain.
broom. That was
Yeah.
A Broomba.
Yeah. And said, "Here you go, you witch."
yes.
Yeah, here's a broom and get your
Yeah.
own dustpan, babe.
He's just somewhat clueless here, so maybe give him a break. But
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if you have to yell at someone to get you something romantic, that takes the romance out of it, doesn't it?
Yes.
yeah.
well, maybe she's just an awful
It's a
person.
lost cause.
Maybe she doesn't keep a clean house.
Maybe there are guys who just
be.
don't have that romance gene like that. They don't.
And it's-
Definitely, I'm sure that's true.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's hard to make it right. But you can get her a dozen
See,
roses.
I would
and a
see you
Roomba.
as being someone like that.
That- like
would,
what?
That would buy a.
Shut up.
Yeah, I remember
I
a.
don't- you- I don't
remember
see-
a set of steak knives Christmas gift one
Living
time.
infamy.
Happy Valentine's Day, dear. Here are your new windshield wipers.
No, thank you for the roof over your head. No, thank you for that.
I'll have you know, they were high quality Cutco. They were the Cutco knives, and they were very, very nice.
Yes,
Honey,
I'm
why-
sure
why
they
were
Don't
were.
make a good
steak
product.
knives missing. I have plans. I have plans.
They were Cutcos. Give me a break.
I'm,
that
I'm
is
just
fine.
saying.
Yeah, lesson learned. Yeah, no, you've got to have something romantic. There's got to be either some jewelry in there or
Flowers.
Chocolate.
chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you're something
card.
practical.
Pantyhose.
What?
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Has it ever worked in the history of man where you get someone a gift? Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we make this your Christmas? It's like in July. Let's make this your Christmas gift.
No.
And she,
Why are you asking about this, Tom?
just in the history of life.
It
Right.
doesn't concern you
It
at
can
all.
be for anybody. It could be for one of your kids or whatever.
Have you tried to play this card? Like you get something in July and you go, now remember,
That's what he's saying.
this is your Christmas gift.
But, and it never works.
Well,
Right.
of course not.
Then Christmas comes around and, well, what'd you get me? Remember in July that car thing?
How in
You know,
God's
the-
name are you still in a relationship?
Pardon me?
How is this happening? What the hell is going on?
It's even with your kids, though. It'll be,
No, yeah.
Dad, I really want this. Okay, well, but maybe this will be your
Godwin,
Christmas
can you
present. Oh,
explain
that's
that to me
fine.
later?
Yeah.
I'll
try to.
All right.
I'll take a car for the next 5 Christmases.
See?
I
You'd
would-
probably
I would accept
remember.
it.
No, but by the time you get to the 5th Christmas, you'd be like, no.
We need to trade in. We need to trade in. Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be some kind of documentation. Some
You have to
kind of-
sign a document saying this is your Christmas
Yes,
gift. Don't
I-
forget.
Oh, this is so romantic.
This was my Christmas gift, and I truly loved it.
Right, and then-
come December 26th, I will remember. I have received my Christmas gifts, which I loved. You are a
Which
wonderful
you can
person.
wrap up and put in the box for them to open on Christmas Day.
That sounds romantic, all right.
Exactly.
I don't know which is worse, thinking of that or continuing to mention it. I'm not
It's
sure.
part of being a father.
I can tell you, when you show that contract to your wife or girlfriend at Christmas, you're not having sex that night.
That's right.
For sure.
Okay.
Well, you put that in the contract too. This does not give you an excuse to withhold sex.
Yes. December
that
26th will be a
solves it.
bang-a-thon. It'll be the Christmas may come once a year, but
Yeah.
Hoss over here has some questions. Sorry.
Do you have another letter? This is really.
This isn't just girlfriends or boyfriends or husbands or wives. This is the other day I had to. What do you call it when you take a picture of your phone? A screenshot.
Yes.
I had to screenshot a message from one of my sons to remind him of what he said.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I swear, Dad, this is okay. Here's the evidence. I'm sorry, Allie. Thanks for reading that letter. You got me upset.
No, everyone's angry.
And if someone wants to come over and clean my Roomba,
Yeah.
first of all,
it's got 2 Cheerios in
you
it.
have to be a space engineer. You have to get the wheels coming out, all kinds of.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
It never takes a charge. Gotta have
Barely goes and won't go over throw rugs if you have a throw rug in the way. Jeez.
And you can't sit on it and ride it. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
By the way,
Scares
yesterday.
the dog.
That looks like
Yesterday,
the
I
most
saw
fun.
something I've never seen before, and I'm sure I'm going to get letters going. They've been out there for 1,000 years. It was the equivalent of a Roomba for some guy's lawn.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Driving right over here, it was, and there's this thing. It just looks like the bottom of a lawnmower with no handle, and it was just buzzing away in its own.
Yeah.
That's from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Well, they had one. And so my question is, do you have to have a wire underneath the lawn so it knows where to stop, or is it some kind of...
Yeah, I recommend having liability insurance.
When that thing takes off into the street?
Yeah, when it runs over the neighbor's foot.
Well, we haven't seen much of Fluffy lately. Oh, well, I got one of her paws.
Wow, there are quite a few. Top 5 robotic lawnmowers, so they've been out for a while.
Well, apparently the new ones work on GPS satellites.
Robo-mow.
Robo-mow will mow.
Robo-mow must mow.
Robo-mow, you get out of the house. Must mow.
What's wrong, Dave?
Wouldn't Robo-mow talk like Mo? Talk like Mo from the Three Stooges.
Robo-mow, yeah.
Robo-mow's got bangs.
Spread out.
Pick 2.
So I guess it could be worse, honey. You could have gotten a robo-mow instead of a
Robo-mow.
No, it's headed for the petting zoo.
I have friends.
Robo-mow like pool.
I have friends that love mowing their yards because it gives them a chance to get away from the noise.
You are right. This says it works well once the wire is laid correctly. So I guess some of them do have to have a wire.
No, there's
at some
gotta
point.
be there's gotta be
It says it
something
right
in
here.
Robo-mow that it knows when it's getting it to the fence or
Apparently the new ones are GPS.
It's headed to the beach. Robo-mow must mow. Everything in Robo-mow.
Our only hope is it runs out of gas.
Oh my God, the daycare center.
Robo-mow loves children.
And then after it's done, the father of Robo-mow comes out, critiques it, and makes him redo those spots where he missed. I used to mow a lot of grass back in the day. Let me ask you, Chick. Do you have a friend that has? I swear to God, I know a guy. I'm not kidding. That
I got a guy that
he
mows
has
the yard.
he has a house with he's probably got 5 acres, and he loves mowing his lawn. He's got the ride-on mower.
He got the right or the zero turn, the ZTR.
He's got the headphones, and this is his
Zen thing.
Yes,
very zen.
Christy's
Very, very
right.
zen.
This is his zone where he calms down.
Yeah.
My dad will mow the lawn 3 times a week. He keeps it a crew cut.
Really?
Year round, high and tight.
High and tight lawn.
Yeah, that's how he keeps it all the time.
I've got that. One of my neighbors is that guy. He's out there constantly.
Really?
He's got a great-looking yard. Congratulations.
I found mystery tracks in my yard the other day.
Might be my dad mowing strangers' lawns out of the way.
That could have been me with the ladder.
He really likes mowing.
I think there's only one answer. Robo-mow.
Robo-mow. He's loose.
I'm not kidding you. Maybe it was.
Wow.
I don't know what somebody was
I will
doing.
mow the world.
So, Allie, have we helped this person with their crappy gift?
Oh, yeah. I think we did some good here.
Okay.
What's the other?
Como arigato,
right.
Mr. Robo-mow. Robo.
Robo-mow.
Yeah, we got to think of a Mr. Roboto.
Absolutely.
By the way, I'm a big fan of that record. I know no one likes it but me, but love Mr. Roboto. Sticks, great album. Okay, but back to you.
Another letter?
The band
All
didn't
right.
like Mr. Okay.
That doesn't mean it wasn't good.
Go ahead, Allie. Interrupt us
Here
for
we go.
once.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend just moved in with me and he drinks a lot, which isn't the problem.
Wait a
We
minute.
both do.
How much is a lot?
Yeah, define a lot.
Robo-drunk must drink.
He He drinks a lot, which isn't the problem. We both do. The problem is he's now lived with me for 3 months, and he has wet the bed twice.
Oh, come on.
He says it never happened before, but he also doesn't seem too bothered by it. What do I do?
Okay.
Get a plastic mattress liner.
First off. Or some diapers.
Perceived and truthfully, I've never done that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That can be a problem.
How is it up there on your pedestal?
Yes. Come on.
Have you peed the bed?
Yes.
Whoever with a girl in there?
Allie, yes, I have.
You urinated on a lover.
It was.
Is that what I
Allie, we've done our job.
It was a one-night stand, and I woke up, and I just looked at her. I go,
oh my God,
I am so sorry. I wet your bed, and she started cracking up. She goes, well, clean the sheets. So I had to. I was all hung over, and I had to take the sheets to her.
She said, I'm glad something got wet.
Where?
So you had like the wash of shame.
Yeah.
We're done. Wash of shame.
We're done.
Everybody.
That's it. We're done, Allie. We've done our work. It cannot.
Clock out early.
I think Robo-Mo and the wash of shame are all T-shirts.
It's one of those things that's so embarrassing. If I didn't talk about it, it would just be a tumor. And,
Yeah.
I
That's true.
have a real quick story, and you'll love this, especially if you're in high school and you're not one of the cool guys. There was a guy at my high school that was like the coolest of the cool, incredibly cool guy. And then another friend of mine was much better friends with him than I was. So after this happened about a year out of college, this Mr. Cool from high school came to visit my friend. He was home for a couple weeks in the summer, and they went to his house. And this guy stayed over at my buddy's house with his parents. And then Mr. Cool in high school, when he left after a few days and went home, and my friend's mom came up to him the next day and said, when your friend left, he made the bed. I thought, that was really nice, that the bed was perfectly made. He had pooped in the bed.
As a joke or on accident or
Was it Conway Twitty?
Never mind. Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then made the bed like you wouldn't notice
Okay,
it?
now I have done that.
And that, once again, that was Mr. Cool in high school.
Man.
Yeah, the guy.
Oh,
does
God.
He did. I can get his name for you if you like.
No, that's okay.
So,
I
Josh,
did
first
know
of all,
a guy, too, who peed in the bed and then I think woke up and changed his clothes and pretended that the girl he was with peed the bed.
Oh, see, I was a
Instead.
gentleman. I didn't do that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
This was back. I think I was 20, something like that, and hooked up with this chick at Six Flags.
What character was she?
The beginning to end is
She
great.
was lights.
Please tell me it was Prissy from
she was actually the Little Mermaid.
She didn't notice.
DJ, I know you're going to do this wrestling event up in Detroit.
Yeah.
What were you talking about? Were you in a rodeo? I didn't hear the whole.
Well, I wasn't in the rodeo, but I was at a rodeo. I performed at one. It was my very first rodeo. Nobody ever talks about that one. Openly, I was like, "This is my first rodeo." So tell me all
You
about
hear
it.
a lot about this ain't my first.
Right,
rodeo.
sure.
You hear a lot about that.
Was it good?
It was awesome. Like, I am not rodeo folk. Like, I'm not built for the Bronco dusty life, but it was so fun. Have you ever been to
Sure,
one?
of course.
It's way fun. Like,
You've been to a rodeo?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so you see these guys, you go, this is really dangerous.
Yeah.
You can back this up. This is my favorite thing this is true. Like, at the rodeo, there's a rule that you have to either wear a helmet
Yeah.
or a cowboy hat. Like, you're allowed to not wear the helmet if you have a cowboy.
You're wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, like, so you have to either like be safe or look awesome.
Yeah, right.
That's how they made the decision. Like, hey, like, you should never accept any advice from a bull rider ever. Like, I imagine a bull rider like giving you advice like, hey, that girl, she's a little skanky there. You need to wear a condom or a mustache.
Yeah.
You're not in charge anymore. It's fun, but it's just so weird.
Your first rodeo.
My first rodeo.
Great. That's